and damn near demanded niggas from New York get Almighty J chain back after he got cut and yapped in New York City. Right, them Texas boys, when they came to New York, I got 100 guns, 100 clips, nigga, I'm from New York. When he came to New York, Almighty J, when he came to New York, they hit him in the, ate his food, took his jewelry, sent back home crying, right? That was a Texas boy in New York. And this is sarcasm. So, Jay Prince got on the internet and called out a lot of rappers' names and demanded that chain come back, because this is mob ties. So now hocus45, first he balked on Jay Prince, but then he said, you know what? I'm going to go get that chain back, which wasn't an easy task. Because I want you to understand something. In the Bronx, stick up kids is out the tax. In the Bronx, stick up kids is out the tax. We don't take jewelry and give it back. So hocus45 going outside to get that jewelry back. He was a brave man, and he went and got that jewelry back. But now, we're moving on. We're moving on up to different times where Takeoff, well, his plane didn't take off to go back to Atlanta. Nope. They hit him in the head with the headshot. Rocked his snot box, turned his TV off, had the whole world crying. Cry me a river, crying. The whole world crying. So now, all you hear is mob ties, hocus45. Aren't you mob? hocus45 lives in Atlanta, in the middle of a war zone, where wars is not taking place right now, where niggas is not getting busy, because the reality of it is, I'm repping Atlanta right now more than Atlanta's repping Atlanta with Takeoff, Quavo, and Offset. Them niggas is quiet. And everybody mad at me for defending a dead Takeoff, who lost his life for nothing. Alright, cool. So, hocus45 lives in Atlanta. And everybody keeps saying, aren't you mob ties? Aren't you mob ties? Well, here's the thing, right? hocus45 did a favor for mob ties. He did an honorable thing for mob ties. And mob ties didn't do nothing for him in return. So therefore, it's pointless to be mob ties. Because them some selfish dudes. So Hocus decided to make it clear that the only thing he took oath to was sex, money, murder. Some New York shit. He is not mob ties. Respectfully to Jay Prince, because he didn't disrespect him, but he let it be known that, yo, I did them a favor. So now y'all expect him to uphold mob ties after they did something that's dishonorable and somebody's dead? That's not his beef. So he made it clear. He is not mob ties. He is his own man. hocus45 is on a path of righteousness, trying to redeem himself and his soul for the things we did as children. So no, y'all ain't got the right to be dissing hocus45 because he did the honorable thing and disassociated himself for one of the most grimiest, powerful men in this country. Can you dig it? I can dig it. So shout out to hocus45 for actually separating himself, because here's the reality of it. We already know Offset is not going to do nothing. Quavo is not going to do nothing about this. But the dudes in the streets of Atlanta?
Want a second income stream? Because if you can download an app from the App Store, then you can now build a passive six-figure income stream within weeks.
Oh, it's not going to do nothing about this. But the dudes in the streets of Atlanta? May see hocus45 and they feel some type of way. The fans. They feel some type of way. They want they get back. And Hocus got to get caught in the middle of something that he ain't got nothing to do with. Quavo's living his best life. Offset is in the bedroom giving back shots to Cardi B. But hocus45 got to keep a 4/5 on him and Gatlanta for something that he ain't got nothing to do with? No. It is what it is. But let me say this again too, right? Because I like to rub things in. All over the internet, y'all sitting up there talking about who won't come to Texas, right? Let me take my glasses off for this so you can see the bags up under my eyes. Let me ask y'all a question, huh? Let me ask y'all a question. Hey, yo, New York. Everybody from New York, I'm asking y'all this question. When have you ever seen a dude from anywhere in America, California, Texas, North Carolina, South Carolina, Atlanta, come to Bronx River, Soundview, Castle Hill, Eitawar, Webster Projects, and open up shop and sell drugs? Say when. I've never, ever seen out-of-towners come to New York and take over blocks. But I've always seen throughout my whole life, New York dudes go everywhere and open up shop. What, I gotta say that again? I think y'all need to clip this piece right here in New York. New York dudes go everywhere and open up shop and shine. I've never seen dudes come to New York. Matter of fact, what we did see, Almighty J came to New York, and the New York Wolves devoured them. Jay Prince didn't come to New York to get that chain back. hocus45 when it got it back. Oh, let's get to that. You hear that zip with the drip? Let's get to that. hocus45 when it got that chain back. So stop playing with New York dudes like we soft. We go anywhere we want, when we want to, open up shop and close shop when we want to. Ain't nobody never came to New York. Well, I guess when Snoop came to New York and crushed the buildings, but then his vehicle got shot up. And he went back to California. Oh, California. Right. Right. It is what it is, man. Stop playing. Put some respect on New York name, man. Put some respect on New York name. Y'all trying to make it seem like we weak. All of us ain't weak, man. Some of us stand strong, man. I noticed when I told Duke to put that other 25,000 up though for me to go out to Texas. Where's the rest of that 25,000? You think dudes from New York won't get on a plane to go to Texas? You got New York dudes in Texas right now running Texas. Open up his shops in Texas. Bring it back them toys to New York from Texas. Like, stop playing. The South is where we get our hammers at. Stop playing, man. Put some respect on New York name. It is what it is. Shout out to hocus45 for trying to be a better man, man. It ain't about us being tough. It's about us providing for our children. It ain't about us being gangster. It's about us passing down something to the next generation. Let's not get that confused. We ain't doing nothing but scoring points on each other for the enemy. What, I gotta put that in subtitles or something? What, I gotta say it again or something? We ain't doing nothing but scoring points for the enemies. That's it. You scoring points for the opposite team. And they're going outside getting bragging rights. Most of you that's sitting up here in the sideline, in the section, in the comment section, you ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, but you stay constantly focused on these celebrities that ain't giving you nothing. Absolutely nothing. They living in mansions, selling you poverty and pain, and you living piss poor. Paycheck to paycheck. Some of you ain't even got a paycheck, but you got a comment in the comment section. Shut up. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm off this. Pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Because they smile in your face all the while. They smile in your face. That's how Takeoff ended. That's how his life ended. How Jay-Z said, niggas show you love. That's how they fool thugs. Before you know it, they lying in the pool of blood. Cough up a lung where I'm from. Bronx River, son. Ain't nothing nice. We out.
You ready?
I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. You messed up my last intro. I need that. Happy New Year. Yo, niggas know when they come to this rap and I'm lit. I'm the best, yeah, I said it. They know when they come to that crack on the strip. I got excellent credit. They know when they come to that ganky and spit. I can set it and dead it. I'm the boss, don't you ever forget it. Fuck with me, you forever regret it. If I ain't got it, then I'm trying to get it. As soon as I get it, I'm trying to go double it. Hit the line, pull over some other shit. I'm the nigga you don't want no trouble with. Cause I'll pull up with your mother lid. Yeah, I know who you're work all through the projects. Scarred by God through the knowledge. Brainstorm, I move in silence. Everybody a gangster till they introduce the violence. My moves are calculated with science. Slept on, but I kept on firing. Look at the shape of my eyelids. You haven't wakened the giant. Fuck all the talking, we like it, we take it. My niggas are tyrants. So sex is the best. That pussy so wet, it's like I was in front of a hydrant. Time is money, and I'm in the club. Nigga, time fly. 100K when I ride by. Stun on haters like mellow off that la-la. Put it in the air like Wi-Fi. More times we wise guys to cheat code. We a pie. Let's work. All the niggas hustling on the block. Cash going in and out the spot, Bought a half last time I got set up shop. And now I need the whole thing. Yeah, I need the whole thing. Teleconnected, I'm gonna need the whole thing. I got an army, plus I'm with the whole gang. So what you think is I'm gonna need the whole thing. I need that. Let a nigga know what it's hitting, folks. I need that. I just got something trying to get smokes. I need that. Let a nigga know what it's. How y'all do it? When I come in town, I shut it down like shit changed. I run it down. I came here with a few hundred, but I'm leaving with 100 down. It's my money. I want it now. I chase it. I hunt it down.